Hello and welcome back to CEO.CA. Today I am joined by Evan Gappelberg, CEO of Nextech3D.ai. Evan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Great to be back with you, James.
Likewise, it's been some time. For our viewers who might be new to the Nextech story, could we start with a 30-second elevator pitch? What are the key facts people need to know about Nextech?
So we are pioneers in the 3D modeling and AI space for e-commerce. 2 years ago, we landed a contract with Amazon, and we've supplied them to date with about $4 million worth of 3D models. We are a certified 3D model supplier. They call it an external certified partner, ECP, for Amazon. They only have 16 in total. That's their entire ecosystem that has 10 million merchants and 350 million SKUs. There's 16 ECPs that make 3D models for the merchants as of today, and only 5 in North America. So that is the growth opportunity that investors should be focused on for Nextech. We've invested about $20 million over the past 2.5 years into our technology. A lot of it's driven by AI. We recently launched an AI photography studio that complements the 3D models. So you make the 3D model with Nextech and you get photography photos with it, 4K photos and even lifestyle photos. And that has like 90+% profit margins on the photography piece of our business. So that's really the story, James, where we're at the beginning of a very, very big growth curve with Amazon merchants now that they've just opened up Seller Central.
Excellent, Evan. Thanks so much for that overview. A few points we're going to circle back on there, but maybe let's start with the technology. This has been a big process, multi-year, multi-millions of dollars. Walk us through the technology you've created. How is it being applied, and what's the ROI for both its users and Nextech?
Yeah, so we recently announced in our Q2 report that our gross profit margins hit 70%, which is a major accomplishment because in the year prior it was around 35%. So we've doubled our gross profit margins, and that's largely due to the move to Hyderabad, India, as well as our AI technology doing more of the work. So we pivoted our production to India, which is allowing us to leverage low cost labor. At the same time, we have AI that is driving the production of our photography for sure. Our photography is 100% AI, but on the 3D model production, a portion of that is being done by the AI. There's kind of two pieces to the technology. One is converting a 2D photo into a 3D model. We actually are the only company, and even the only publicly traded company, that has patents around that technology. We applied for patents about 3 years ago, and we have 5 patents issued. One of them we think is a pivotal patent around 2D photos, converting that to 3D using our proprietary patented, not patent pending, it's patent's been issued, patented technology.
Excellent. And when it comes to e-commerce providers, sellers on Amazon, walk us through how they might engage with Nextech. What does the business relationship look like, and what are the profits to Nextech?
Yeah, so up until a week ago, the merchants had no access to Nextech's technology, the Amazon merchants. We were just supplying Amazon corporate, and they were basically training us on their platform. And a week ago, Amazon opened up Seller Central, where their merchants go and can find Nextech, and there's 16 other 3D model service providers in there. These are companies that are as diverse as Nextech, where they operate in different regions in the world. And again, we're one of 5 in North America. So if you think about the size of the market, and you think about how many 3D models we can produce for Amazon, there's 350 million products on Amazon, 10 million merchants, and a lot of that is in North America. And so if I try and okay, how do you think about this? Put it on a map. Well, imagine you have 1,000 lane highway and there's only 16 toll takers and 5 in the North American part. That's the kind of scale we're looking at, where there's this massive, massive demand. Amazon still has not marketed this capability yet publicly. It's still in beta. And therein lies the opportunity for investors, is to get in before it goes prime time. And if you look at our share price, it reflects a discount to this already happening. Meaning, Amazon comes out with the press release, which they will, and once Amazon starts to promote this to their merchants, which they will at some time in the future, you will see a reaction to our share price and our valuation. So that's kind of the setup, James.
Fantastic. Certainly a big opportunity there. I guess when it comes to sellers on Amazon, how much do they pay to use your services? And are there any particular sectors that you're seeing success with in terms of uptake of your technology?
We're seeing a very wide variety of products that are going through 3D. In terms of merchants that have come to us, it goes from crossbows to Nike sneakers to the couch in your living room to the laptop on your desk to the chandelier above your dining room table, to the rug. It's everything in your house, everything in your office. Everything's going 3D. We are seeing a large amount of demand from the furniture market. Home goods is quite popular, but it really is diverse. And we're seeing a tremendous amount of demand across a very wide spectrum, James.
Great. Well, certainly look forward to outfitting my new chandelier with some Nextech technology through Amazon. You recently announced you closed the first tranche of a private placement. Walk us through what was that process like? Obviously, it's been a challenging capital markets environment, but also how you're going to put that money to use.
Yeah, it is a challenging capital markets environment. We are continuing to support our team. We're looking to raise some growth capital. We're still accepting some investors' capital. If anybody wants to invest, they could contact investor.relations@nextechar.com. And there's still an opportunity there. Or you could contact me directly, evan@nextechar.com. Sorry, James, I had to put it in, but
Yeah, of course.
yeah, but the point is that we're raising money ahead of this growth curve because it's going to be massive, in my opinion. There's just an enormous amount of demand because there's an ROI, and these are Amazon's numbers, not Nextech's numbers. Amazon has come out and done a study on all the 3D models that they've put on their platform, and they've seen a 200% increase in conversions when you have a 3D model versus just the 2D photography. That is a massive increase in conversions. There's nothing else out there on the market that a merchant can do to have that kind of an impact on their business. And so it's going to be pushing more and more merchants to go 3D, and that's going to benefit Nextech.
Excellent. Well, Evan, just to wrap up, can you walk us through what can investors expect in terms of milestones and news throughout the rest of Q4 2024?
Yeah, I would just say that Amazon is the market mover. Amazon is the company that really people need to pay attention to in terms of Amazon going live. That's happened in terms of Amazon coming out with news announcing that they've gone live. That's coming. That's going to happen. And when that happens, my opinion is that really is the dawn of a new era, a new day in the world of e-commerce. We've been making 3D models now for years, but Amazon has not offered it on their platform until last week. Literally, we're talking October 2024, right? So even though we've been talking about this for years, it's really brand new for the merchants on Amazon. And so investors can expect, as they shop on Amazon, to see more and more 3D models, and also to see our business start to really spring to life in terms, because we basically have been building our company, waiting for this moment. It's finally here. Now we're waiting for Amazon to lean in a bit, and then we expect the demand to just take off.
Fantastic. Well, Evan, always a pleasure chatting with you. Looking forward to more updates from Nextech throughout the year. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, James.